Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is a place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning. Hello and welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 83. I am Rob Radcliffe, and we have here...
The amazing, fantastic, awesome, brilliant, and way too hot Rachel.
It's lovely. Do you not like summer?
It's just stuffy because Paige isn't because the fan is downstairs.
Oh, right, yeah. So the millennial gets what the millennial wants.
Yeah, it's been stolen at my office.
Yeah.
So
should steal it back, shouldn't you,
yes.
really? I have these problems as well. So I've been spending all my life on my decking because it's nice. Just got a pergola, so it's not too hot, you know. Well, that's what a pergola does, doesn't it? Yeah. And but the table we've got is like black glass, so it's just fucking red. Yeah, so I'm putting my laptop on it, and then later on I'm like, oh, it's so warm. Fuck it. So yeah, that's my boring story for the day.
Yeah, but I thought I can't have the fan anyway because it'd just make a noise and you'd complain.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't hear it. I'm deaf, me. Right. So how's your week been?
It's been all right. I've been away for this weekend, so I've not written this weekend, which actually felt nice. It felt like a holiday because
Where did you
I
go?
did take my laptop, but it stayed in my bag.
Where did you go?
I just went to Wales. We went to Haven there, Halfpenny Moor.
Haven?
Halfpenny Moor.
Oh, okay.
It's the other one. It's probably the nicest one they have. It's like big and it's all in woods and it's got a massive pool and stuff. So we just took the kids for a weekend.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was nice, and so it actually felt like holiday.
Yeah, instead of always thinking, oh, I've got to do this, making this and all the rest of it.
Yeah, and luckily there's not that. The signal's a bit crappy, so there was no being on anything, and as I said, just enjoyed the time. So it was that, and then in the week I was just editing this bloody book. And
how far are you with it now?
Oh, it's just like it's this never-ending book. I'm like so ready to be done with it. And then I was doing my TikTok shop, because publisher things as well.
Yeah.
I've been doing all my images to put in my TikTok shop. I've been posting every day, 3 times a day on TikTok to thingy. Had an influx of comments off people with this is an AI generated book. This is AI slop. I'm like, well, you piss off, and you can have that swear because I'm like, then there's no AI. Like I will use AI for stuff, but absolutely not writing with it because I like that part.
It's weird, isn't it? How people go, oh, it's an. I mean, why do they fucking care? Why do they care about an AI image on TikTok?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
It wasn't even an AI image. It was a book flip and a page flip. So it was the actual book. And it's like if you even bothered to go on Amazon, you'd see it was published before. Before AI.
Before AI, yeah. I did one. I did one for Pen Name Z, and I get the same kind of message, AI slop. Yeah. And I message back as Pen Name Z. Pen Name Z going, what is the book? Because it was a cover reveal, so I did an AI picture of Pen Name Z, who isn't real, so AI's created her with the book, and you could not tell that she wasn't holding that book. No. I made sure it was the right size and everything, and everything was in focus, and because I proper zoom into even like a book spine on the, because I know they're doing it, just to make sure that it's just out of focus enough. So you cannot tell anything. AI slop. Why? Where? Yeah. And so I just put. So I just instead of arguing the toss about it, because it is, it's AI. It's the AI slop. It took me ages to make sure it's right. I just said, yeah, I'm new to this, and I'm new to marketing, and I'm trying out different things. And then they started going on with themselves. I had someone else commenting on it. So I thought, I'm not getting involved with this, so I just deleted them.
Yeah, I deleted them. I had someone come on. They're like, this is AI slop, AI generated. I went, but it isn't. I made it. And they went, 100% is. And so I replied, by adding a statistic doesn't make your point any more valid. It's still not
exactly,
AI.
Yeah. And also, like, this isn't the platform. I will argue the toss all day, but this is the wrong platform. I'm trying to fucking sell books, please.
Yeah. Well, that was it. And then they came back with a load of rubbish. I'm like, I'm just going to delete and block you. I'm like, because I can't be arsed.
Yeah. No, that's 2 now.
2, yeah.
Quits.
So that's how you get me swearing. You irritate me on my TikToks.
I just need to talk about AI, don't I?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I know that for future reference. I think I'm also on 2 as well.
I don't notice them with you.
Yeah, I know. It's just part of my vocab. Last week's tally for the swear jar was Rob 22 and Rachel 3.
Did I do only 3? I thought I swore a bit more last week.
3 times, yeah.
£1.50.
So the overall tally is Rob 42 and Rachel 3.
I think I might have done another 3 today.
Oh yeah, well, it's only early, and so you're just in editing mode. I mean, I really need to. I'm suffering a bit with not overwhelmed. Just I've got so much stuff to do, and this impending book is released on the. It needs to be in for the 24th, and I still haven't finished it.
The clock's ticking.
What is it today? 15th,
14th. We've got 10 days.
I think I need to just box out a day now just to get it all in place and stuff. But there's also, but fortunately, I've got quite a few of my author clients who are coming to the end of their jobs. So before they go, oh, can you do this next? I just say, right, I'll have a couple of days and make sure I'm on track to get out. So I really don't want to be losing my pre-order privileges now that I have to.
Or have you moved
it
I
already have.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah, I've already moved it a million times. Because losing the pre-order privileges when I've got 2 new pen names on the horizon for next year wouldn't be a good thing, really. So yeah. Apart from that, all's good.
Yeah.
And what we're doing today? What we're talking, or who we're talking to today?
We are chatting to, as you like to call her, baby author, but it's Rebecca Dale. She's a debut author from Yorkshire. She's coming on to talk about her dark romance, The Fall of Summer.
Fall of Summer.
And her experience as a new indie author.
Yeah, okay. And should we just cut to that? Anything else to say?
No.
We can pick it up afterwards, can't we?
Yeah, you can pick on me later.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Okay.
Your eyes lit up then.
Yeah. That means that I've got the whole of this interview to think of things. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so without further ado, we'll do that magic editing bit. Rebecca Dale.
Yay.
Welcome, Rebecca Dale. Lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's lovely to be here. I've been listening for so long. It's unreal.
Really? What, from the beginning?
I went back and listened from the beginning, yeah. Because that's just the sort of person I am. If I'm going to do something, I do it properly.
Oh, my God. Well, yeah, you probably see that at the beginning we weren't doing anything properly. Remember that episode where it's just fucking going all the way through it?
Still don't do anything properly, but there's not as many airs and nerves in here.
No, there's more swears than nerves now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Even from you. So, Rebecca, anyway.
The goal today is to see how much we can get you to swear.
Like I said to Rebecca last night, that isn't even a goal. It's just something that's going to happen anyway. It's to get you to swear, both of yous. I want you two to better me.
I'm on best behaviour today. I am not going to swear. I am absolutely going to just smash this. I got it all out minutes ago. I was stood in the mirror calling myself all sorts of different names. So
what were you calling yourself? What names?
I'm not going to repeat it. You're not going to catch that easy.
Because when you get to the conference, you don't want to have to buy anyone a drink.
I already get a pint of tap water, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I want to see you drink tap water. That would be
it's not gonna happen.
crying. He videoed me because I drank water when we were at SPS one year.
Fucking ridiculous.
Really?
Because I decided I'd had a bit too much drink and it was like 6 p.m. I was like, I'm going to go on the water, and he videoed it.
So you were sensible then?
Yeah.
But you didn't even say like, oh no, it's vodka and soda or anything. You just went, yeah, it's water.
Yeah.
That's how much of a loser I am.
You know, we have to wake up and put in taxes.
Yeah, doing the night properly. Okay, Rebecca, this is your bit, the bit that everyone hates. Tell us a bit about yourself. We can be quiet now.
Oh wow, no pressure. I am Rebecca Dale. I am from the lovely city of Hull in Yorkshire, and I am a debut dark romance author.
What's your book?
It's called The Fall of Summer.
Yeah.
And The Ashes of Summer is coming out in October and is going out to ARCs next month, which I'm really nervous about, but also really excited for.
Why are you nervous? You've already done one.
I feel like because I've done the first one, it was kind of like I wrote that for me more than anything. And then when it was so well received, it felt like, wow, you know, this is amazing. And now I kind of feel like, wow, the pressure's on now. I've got to deliver with this one as well.
How long were you writing the first book?
Oh wow. I wrote alongside uni work. It's kind of always been like a bit of therapy for me, that I've always just written different things. But I started writing The Fall of Summer probably like 2 years ago, and it just started as like a little bit of an idea, I suppose, that just kind of ran away from me. And then situation at home changed, and I was at home, and I decided that I was going to try and publish. And yeah, the rest is history.
Indie.
Did you decide straight away that you're going to go indie publishing, or did you have a look at getting an agent and all that kind of bother?
I did a lot of research, to be honest, and I knew that in the realms of dark romance, especially if you're a debut author, it's maybe not the right avenue to try and go down trad first anyway. Particularly when you cover some like quite uncomfortable scenes and stuff like that. So I stumbled across a lot of indie authors on TikTok and kind of figured that was the best route for me.
Okay, cool.
I love the cover for your book. It's really good.
Oh dear, it's honestly, it's crazy because my artist, it's like he lives in my brain. I'll tell him what I want without being able to draw anything to let him know what I'm even thinking. And he'll come back with something like a million times better than I even imagined. And
it's a really good cover. It's one of those ones that when you see it, you know exactly what it is and what you're going to get.
Yeah, I think for me that was the main thing, because you know that sometimes you do come across covers and you're a little bit like, is this fantasy? Is it romance? You know, what is it? But yeah, I'm really, really happy with the cover, and I owe all of that to Tokarero Art, who did my cover for me.
Yeah, the special editions are lovely with like the flowers and stuff on the sprayed edges and that. Yeah, really nice. And now you've how far are you with the second one? You're editing it at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm just going through final edits at the minute, and it goes to my proofreader on the 1st of August and goes out to ARC readers on the 17th of August. So,
and you've got a Kickstarter at the moment that's
I have.
blown out of the water.
I'm so shocked, honestly, that it's doing so well. I'm kind of like a little bit blown away that people have enjoyed the story so much that they want trophy copies. And yeah, I'm very humble, and I'm really, really just grateful and blown away that people love it as much as they do.
What's it at now? Was it 7,000 when I last looked?
It's at 7,000 and something dollars. I think in pounds it's like 5,200.
Still amazing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So
you get 7,000 by the end of it.
Yeah.
Just keep doing TikToks and that. You always get loads of people right at the end, don't you, as well? That because it goes up there saying nearly ending in that. So yeah, You get there.
Yeah,
£7
I think
grand.
it's 9 days left, Rachel.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still got a little while left, and I'm still kind of posting on TikTok about it and stuff. And I've got my newsletter update scheduled to go out. So yeah.
Cool. So writing wise, are you a plotter, a pantser, or something in between?
I am a massive pantser.
Yeah.
So I have a very, very broad idea of the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then everything else just kind of comes along. The reason I do it that way is because I did try to plot with The Fall of Summer, but then the characters kind of developed their own personalities, and then by the
Yeah.
time I'd got to a bit where I thought something was going to happen, I was like, well, no, Jacob would never do that, or he wouldn't say that,
Yeah.
or so I've just kind of realised that I've developed these real life people that live in my brain, and I just let them do what they want now.
Yeah.
So
And
had
also,
you written? Sorry, I was going to say, had you written
no,
books
you go.
before this? Shut up, you.
As a hobby, I just
Yeah,
kind of like not anything publishable, just
Yeah.
it was kind of like instead of journaling personal stuff, it was more just a case of, it's kind of like escaping off to a different realm, I suppose, and just kind of been somewhere else.
Just having fun.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
So when you're writing, do you write in order, or do you like jump about? Did you like write at the beginning and just go all the way through it, or do you just write the scenes that you like and then fill the other bits in afterwards?
I tend to, for my first draft, I write sort of like from the beginning to the end, but then if I have ideas, I'll jump to that chapter and I'll put make this happen here or whatever, and then yeah. But I have found that that's quite messy, and when I'm trying to edit now, because I've got so much to develop on, it's really stressing me out. So I'm thinking next time I might try and have it more published ready first before
Right.
I go over my last edit.
And the series, is it going to be like? Is it how many? Is it going to be like an ongoing series, or are you going to just do a trilogy, or what? What are the plans?
Again, the character development has been crazy. So originally it was just going to be a duology, but then the characters have stood out so much that I feel like they've got their own stories to tell. So
Yeah.
now it's at least going to be 5, but then as I'm going along, who knows?
Is that
And
5 books the
also
same
people are
character?
buying the books, so you want to give them more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there is that. But it's just definitely like that, there's particularly one female character in it that was kind of she's like Summer's best friend, and she's really developed this kind of like really comical but really strong girl kind of character. And I feel like I owe it to her to give her her own book as well. And then there's kind of like, yeah, it's one of them where I think it will just continue to develop, and it's turning into like a little bit of a universe opposed
Yeah.
to a duology. So
I've always found that the side characters become more interesting to you.
Yeah.
Because like your main characters, they've got their job to do, but then the side characters, there's a bit of mystery to them, and you want to explore that a bit more.
absolutely, 100%. That's exactly what I'm going through at the minute anyway. So yeah.
Have you had readers reach out to you and message you about your books and these things?
It's a it's a daily occurrence, and I absolutely love it. I'm absolutely there for it. I love reading my reviews. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's dark romance. There are people that don't like it, but I do appreciate that I've not had any negative reviews on my writing. And a lot of people have said like, it's sort of lyrical and everything else, but it was a little bit of disturbing subject matter and stuff like that, which is absolutely fair enough. If anything, that kind of makes it more appealing to the people that read dark romance, because they're like, oh wow, this is uncomfortable. Let me go and add that to my TBR. I want that next.
Yeah, and
Uh,
also sometimes like the reviews where they say like it's not for them, that can be a brilliant that could be brilliant ad copy for people who do like that thing. We've talked about it before, haven't we, Rachel?
Yeah.
If it's
yeah.
I don't like this trope, that because for whatever reason, that can be the perfect thing to this is what this
I
is
think
about.
Ruby Rose does that. She's got a negative review that says this is basically porn, and she uses that as a TikTok to sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
read a review.
Yeah, because some people don't like, other people want.
Yeah, and I do need to start doing that more, to be fair. I'm still kind of like really learning, and I know I absolutely do Rob's head in. I know I do. It's like, I message him all the time, and I'm like, I've just got a question, and now he's like to the point where you're messaging me back now, and you're like, shock, obviously.
You swear a lot more when you message me.
You've not sworn at all.
I know. I've got it all out. I'm on my best behaviour.
It's you. You bring it out in people.
Yeah. No, it's great, and I love it when people message me, to ask any questions. It's absolutely the reason that we're here and we do this as well. Obviously, I think I get more messages than you do, Rachel, because I'm more approachable and not rude.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not rude. I just, you're chatty. It's not that I don't like talking to people. I'm just not naturally chatty.
Yeah.
I
never
have
mind.
spoken to you a fair bit though, Rachel,
Yeah,
haven't I?
spoken to me. Yeah.
Oh, don't stick up for her.
Shut
That's
up.
ridiculous. She's
It's
rude.
horrible. I'm not rude.
I do think that my advice to any new indie authors would be, like, get out of your comfort zone and speak to other authors, because the advice that I've received has been invaluable. And if it hadn't have been for the likes of yourself, Rob, Rachel, your dictation course is absolutely phenomenal, by the way, to anyone that wants to try it.
Thank you.
Steve Aitchison, I speak to him, Steve Kelly. There's so many of you that you don't gatekeep, and
No.
it's all about kind of like a learning thing. And if you want to look at it from a business point of view, you need people that have been there and done that.
It's a nice community as well.
Yeah, the indie author, we pay it forward. Everyone pays it forward.
Yeah.
Because you're not. Even though we're all writers, we're not in competition with each other. Because readers read all sorts.
Everything.
It's not like they'll only buy Coca-Cola when you're Pepsi. So we're really not in competition. And it's weird because there's not many industries where it's like that. And in the traditional sense, they kind of keep all the authors away from each other. It's just the publisher is the focal point, whereas we're all, just getting on with it, And it's nice to tell people things, because we might have struggled finding out that little bit of information for ages, and to be able to just go, just do this.
Yeah.
It's great, man.
Unless you're in a certain writing group, and then they don't help anything that you ask.
Rebecca was telling me about a few writing groups that are doing her heading.
Yeah. There's one, I think, does everyone's head in. It doesn't matter what you comment. They go, oh, it's AI. And then it turns into an argument.
Yeah.
So what do your family think of your book? Shut up. Be quiet.
What was that, sorry?
What do your family think of your book and publishing it and everything that you've managed to do?
I think they were shocked, to be fair, when I first said, right, I'm going from being a mental health nurse to publishing a book. It was like, hang on a minute, what? This is new, this is different. My mum absolutely loves it, which is really weird to say because I write dark romance, and for ages I was saying, like, you're not reading it, you're never reading it, I'm not going to let you. But my mum is a massive reader as well. It's probably where I've got my habit of reading from. And she loved it. She was so proud of me, and she was really, really, really proud. And then my husband, he doesn't read at all, like, ever, but he read my book and he made me laugh. He was like, are women really into this sort of stuff?
Yeah. Is this a hint?
Yeah.
Do I need to get props?
I think he knows I'd like throat punch him if he tried, so.
Yeah. Do you read your 1-star reviews, and how do you take to them?
Yes, I do. And I learned very, very early on, before I'd even started getting reviews, that they're not always a bad thing. Like, we discussed earlier about the ad copy and stuff like that I can use them to my advantage. The only time it does get to me a little bit is when there's like no written review at all, and I'm like, oh,
No, just a rating, yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of, it is what it is, and people have different opinions. Like, people like different food, people like different clothing and stuff like that. It's never ever going to be for everybody, and that's fine.
Yeah. Go on, Rachel.
You ask.
Come on.
What? You ask.
Have you done all your questions now?
I did have questions for. Well, no, I had questions. I did have the one that. What has surprised you the most since publishing your book?
Probably how fast everything kind of happened after it, because obviously I've followed a hell of a lot of other authors and stuff like that. But like about my audiobook and stuff, and how quick that all kind of happened, and then the avenues that have become available to me after that, sort of, yeah, it's just been mental.
So is your
Like
audiobook is your audiobook an ACX one, or have you got someone to do it?
I paid both of my narrators because it's a duet.
Yeah.
But I used Troy Duran. He's like a really big dark romance narrator, and a really, really lovely female narrator called R.L. Hem, and she's really up and coming. And Troy absolutely loved it. And even though it wasn't through his company and I didn't pay his company, he has kind of run it all through there for me. So it's all going out to all of his ALC people that he has there and stuff. And he's kind of just like, he said to me, I love doing it and I want to do this for you, so please let me take care of it all.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's again, paying it forward, helping people.
Yeah.
Where do you see you? Do you think you'd continue just with this world that you're creating, or have you got ideas for other things in the future?
So many ideas for other things in the future.
Like
now
what?
It's like I've just opened this can of worms, and it's just, yeah, my brain just doesn't ever stop. So I am going to be moving away from Montana, and I'm going to go to the Shetlands next.
Right. In the same universe, though?
No.
So
I'm going to finish this universe, and then I'm going to have another series based in the Shetlands.
Right. Cool.
Right. I was going to ask you, is there anything that you would go back and change?
Yes, absolutely. I didn't realise how much like scammers and stuff are like vultures, and the amount of pressure that I put on myself to look at the most ridiculous vanity things ever that are like emails from people that I replied to, and I never got scammed or anything like that, but I've been close a few times where it's like, we can guarantee you this many reviews, or let us manage your Goodreads for you. And then obviously I've looked into it and I'm like, oh no, it's a scam. But then also scrolling through Facebook, and there's that many different ads for different companies that promise all these other things, and I have got, what do you call it, Rob? Shiny thing syndrome.
Shiny new object syndrome.
Yeah. I see something and I'm just like, oh, what's that? Do I need to get that? Or should I do that?
Yeah. I signed up for 4 different AI courses, and I haven't opened any of them yet. Just shiny shiny things. It's ridiculous. And earlier on, I was complaining before you came on about not having enough time to do all the things that I'm doing at the moment. But yeah, I'm still signing up. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. It's a disease. It is a mental illness. And you being a mental health worker, you should be able to sort that out in yourself. Give your head a wobble.
No, I mean, I have got a lot better with it, and I know that I've been massively overcomplicating everything. Really, I've just been making everything so much more difficult for myself than it really needed to be at all.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's right. Find readers. Keep it simple,
Yeah.
And you use a few things to help you find those readers. But other than that, all the other shiny things, just fuck them off.
But there's a lot of noise out there. Even in the writers' groups, it's like lots of
and
things.
Also, when you click on something on Facebook, all of a sudden it's just a tidal wave of other somethings that come into your stream. Yeah,
literally, yeah. That is honestly like it at the minute. I mean, I've been looking at ways to manage my finances for like the business side of everything, and trying to find like spreadsheets and ways to manage it all, and do I need an accountant and all this kind of stuff. And again, I've just kind of gone down this rabbit hole of things that I probably don't need to use or do. So
yeah, I can tell you on that one, for us in the UK, QuickBooks is dead easy. It links up to all your accounts and it gives you all the numbers.
right, okay.
yeah, QuickBooks.
Yeah, do that.
But initially, you start off. I mean, Claude's now your new best mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just start. You ask the question to Claude, and they'll usually go, "Well, I can do that." Blah 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 blah. But then obviously you will need
Have
when
you not?
when it's.
Have you not
Go
discovered?
on.
Have you not discovered Claude Co-work yet?
No, what's that?
It's like Claude's best friend. It's Claude, but it's on your desktop, and it could go into folders, and you can drop stuff, and it can do lots of great things.
I don't have a clue. I need. Yeah, I'm like
Another
yeah,
rabbit hole for you.
that's
Yeah.
the one.
You literally give it access to your computer, and then it will go and do the thing that you would have done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it creates the files for you and everything.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
need.
you not doing any more editing today?
I do. I've got such a busy day anyway. It's unreal.
So when you first released book one, what was it? Summer.
The fall of summer.
Fall of summer. Sorry. When you actually, I even did those stickers for you the other day. I had it in my literally in front of me on my computer. Can't remember the name. But when you actually released Fall of Summer, what were you thinking then? You know, first stab at getting readers and that. How did it go starting off right at the beginning?
To be honest, it went like surprisingly well. I think I had something like 98 pre-orders, and yeah, KDP went up all right, but I think a lot of that was because I'd researched so much before I'd released it that I'd kind of looked at like making graphics and making people aware that it existed and it was there and that there's pre-orders and stuff. Like,
how did you do that?
On TikTok mainly.
Just TikTok,
Yeah. So I went on to what's it called? Etsy, and there was some like templates and stuff for like pre-orders and stuff, and just made a few of them and banged some of them on, like did some tropes and stuff like that, and kind of just got ideas of what other people was doing, and didn't copy them per se, but kind of like did in my own
Borrowed
little
the idea.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I thought that I would at least have to have both of them out really before I saw any sort of return on anything. But it's really been quite surprising.
Yeah.
But again, it's just following advice from you guys and the whole indie author community, really.
Yeah. Yeah, cause you texted me a couple of weeks ago, didn't you, saying like about Facebook ads and that, and I said, don't bother yet until you get like 3 to 5 books out. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like you'll come across readers quicker and more niche for you by TikTok and social media, because that's where they hang out. Facebook's pretty old now, everyone's gran on there, so that there just won't be that these kids these days they don't do Facebook.
Yeah.
So I think in a couple of years anyway, Facebook ads is just going to go, because no one's going to be there.
With Facebook ads, you can also do Instagram because it's Meta ads rather than Facebook ads now.
Yeah.
And, I have both mine serving to Facebook and Meta, and I get a good split from both. But yeah, you definitely need more books out. But I mean, you've actually got book 2's on pre-order now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got somewhere to go. That's the whole thing. They've got to have somewhere to go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I don't know. I suppose in a way, when I have run ads, it has worked in the sense of getting my pre-orders for book 2.
Yeah.
I think I'm sat at like 120 something pre-orders at the minute, and that's like £2.99 or $3.99. But again, I know that there's no money to be made from running ads at the minute. I'm kind of treating book 1 as a big funnel, and I'm seeing that as whatever I'm putting into book 1, it's an investment. And this is like the business mind of it all. It's not, I'm never going to get rich from book 1, but that is going to funnel people in.
But when you've got book 2, book 3, 4, and 5, that's when you start seeing the return.
Yeah.
So you said you read a lot. Who was your influences, or what books were your influences for writing this book?
So, I discovered dark romance probably maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, and I read a book called Enigma by Shandy Boys, and I loved that. And then there's the Button series, but I can't remember what the name of the author was, but that was absolutely incredible. And again, it's not smut, it's got plot. There's always stories and twists and turns, but it's emphasized. So when things do happen, it kind of like adds to the plot. Do you know?
It's quite payoff.
Yeah, so that's kind of where my book sits as well. It's this why I say it's a dark romance thriller, because it is very thriller-esque and there are a lot of twists and turns in it.
Yeah.
But it does also have like the dark romance elements in there too.
What was the worst piece of writing advice you were ever given?
Oh God. I'm just trying to think, because there's been that many things that I've been told.
There's been so much shit people thrown at you.
This is a very personal thing for me, and it's my personal opinion, but that basically someone said that first person is rubbish and you shouldn't write in first person. Now, for me, I have to write in first person to be able to get the emotional impact across that I need to get through, and to show not tell and all stuff like that. I feel like I am a first person writer, and if I'd have gone down the third person route, my story would have not been anything like what it is.
Yeah, I mine the first person, just because as a writer you can get behind the eyes of the character and you're then the character, and it's a lot easier than I tried writing one third person. It just felt so stunted,
Yeah, because you can't kind of internalize, can you? When you can say he looked like this, or she, pulled this facial expression or whatever, but how do you say what you're feeling?
And also, like, first person is basically, it's dialogue. Whether it's internal monologue, it's still dialogue. You're basically writing a script, which it just feels a lot easier. Sometimes it is actual dialogue that they speak. Other times it's the thoughts of that character, but it's still, speaky stuff. And it just feels a lot closer. You do first person, don't you, Paige?
Hey, I've got my main series is actually in third person.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I don't. I wish I'd have written in first person, but I wrote it in third, so I have to continue in third. But you have the advantage of you can jump around like a film would jump
move
around.
can't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and because there's so many characters, it's easier for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that because you've got 2 main characters, haven't you? So I'm guessing each chapter is a different character, and they're just.
There's no kind of like set way, so it doesn't necessarily go him then her then him then her.
Yeah.
There'll be chunks where she's maybe got 3 chapters, and then he'll have 1, and then she'll have 1, and he'll have 3. It's kind of like I just put them where they need to be at the right time, and sometimes they're going through something or they're feeling something that's big and it needs to be expressed, and I'll keep it with them.
Yeah, I guess as a writer as well, it's what in that moment what's interesting you more,
Yeah.
and then you jump over to the next one when you think, oh, okay, I'll do his bit or her bit.
Yeah, it's just whatever keeps the plot kind of moving forward for me as well. It's kind of like I like to break people's hearts and then like drift away.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's weird, isn't it? Though we feel what's right for the book. whether, you know, who's speaking, where they're going, when we're ending a chapter. Everything is a feeling thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I say, I've literally made these characters so real in my head that I actually feel sorry for them.
Do you ever daydream about them, like what they're doing while you're off doing something?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm putting you through this right now.
So when you're writing, do you actually, is it like, do you write, do you see it from hovering above them or behind their eyes, you know, like the film that's playing in your head while you're writing it down?
Definitely behind their eyes. And I think a lot of that comes from working in the mental health industry. Industry, that's a really wrong word, but working in the mental health field. Obviously I haven't been through a hell of a lot of trauma myself, but I've kind of listened to people that have. And I feel like when I'm imagining that I'm behind the character, I can express what they're going through, or kind of, yeah, what they're feeling, or what you know.
Do you
Yeah,
pull a lot from your experience as a mental health nurse into the characters?
I feel like I do. For like the psychological side of it all. And obviously I don't go into like names of diagnosis or anything like
No.
that. But for like the obsession and stuff like that side of it all, and her being a victim and stuff like that, it's kind of like helpful to be able to
Yeah.
look back on what I've kind of learned over the years and portray it that way.
So because you are writing it from behind their eyes, so like everything in front of them is in front of you when you're writing it, sort of thing. When you get older and all dementia, as we all do, that's the new thing that everyone gets these days. You will have created false memories, and that'll be of like your characters, because you know it's that's the way memories are formed as well. So
Yeah,
you'll think that you were all traumatized and stuff when you're 99,
I will. I'll be
dribbling,
walking around
looking at
looking.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll have a sheriff's hat
yeah,
on, sheriff's star on. I'll be looking all over for summer,
yeah.
I
talking
mean, that's
like
gonna be
from
great,
Montana.
isn't it? You're gonna think you're immortal. I'm gonna think I'm a vampire, and Rebecca's gonna think she's got a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good care home to be in there. Can we
Could
all
you
be
imagine
together?
having
Yeah.
writers in a writing care home?
Yeah, going on. Yeah. Brilliant. No. So what's next after book 3? Have you started book 3 yet? Have you started thinking about it, or you just focusing on book 2
I
at
have
the
a very
moment?
sloppy Microsoft Word document open that I have a couple of little bits written into. But in
Yeah.
terms of chapters and everything like that, no. But I do know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know the beginning, the middle, and the end. But I don't know everything else yet until the character decides what he wants to do.
Okay, cool. Rachel?
I was going to ask about your writing process. Now you're doing this as a publisher. Do you have like a writing process? Do you write every day? And also like the bigger process, is it like write a book, edit, and then start the next one, or are you working on them at the same time?
So my life is absolutely chaotic as hell. I have got 4 children. 2 of them are at home like all the time. And I've got quite a big house to run. So
Yeah.
trying to manage my time is just impossible sometimes. But I do make sure that at least on a night when my husband's at home, I will sit and do at least like 2 hours on a night. Now that I'm at the stage I'm at, I'm kind of like abandoning the house a little bit and forcing myself to edit
Yeah.
because I'm like, yeah, I've got a deadline now. But yeah, it's just it's kind of like it's like organized chaos, I suppose. Is the term that I would use.
Yeah. But it
Uh,
works for you.
yeah, absolutely. Your second question, I don't necessarily write 2 at the same time, but if I have ideas, they do get chucked into a document, and then they just live there until I get round to it.
Yeah.
Are you a nighttime writer or an early morning writer?
Nighttime, definitely.
Nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, I can't function in the morning until I've had like 3 coffees.
And also, I guess when you've got kids and stuff, you have to get up really early just to be able to do it in the morning. Because I do that now. I get up at 5:30 every morning, just for those 2 hours before the house wakes up. And yeah, it's horrible getting up that early. It's not too bad at the moment. It's sunny, but yeah, nighttime I guess is better for the running in the house and that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there have been times where my husband's like, I don't feel like I see you at the minute. I mean, not like pathetic or anything like that, but he has got
kitchen making your tea. Come in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's him, not me.
How is it? Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really fun. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love that I've done it. It does take over my life, but for the best. And yeah, I'm really, really happy. Stressed a lot, but really happy at the same time.
Cool. And Rebecca's Kickstarter is still live for another 9 days, did you say?
Yes, another 9 days. I have
8 days. It'll be 8 days when this goes out tomorrow. So 8 days. And if you like spicy romance, go and pledge. Get her up to 10 grand so she can take her kids on holiday.
I've unlocked a lot of stretch goals as well. So now people that are backing are getting a load of little extras. So I have some not safe for work art that has been unlocked. I've got a quirk card that's going out that I'm handwriting for everybody. There's all sorts of little bits and bobs that are all unlocked. And the next one is the audiobook for The Ashes of Summer.
What's the stretch goal?
Do I have to
How
tell
much?
you?
No, you don't.
No,
Time to fuck off.
No,
We have to
I'm
say
not
those words.
going to, because I'm being sensible today, and I cannot believe that I've managed this long without swearing, to be fair.
You're gonna come off air and you're gonna be like Tourette's all for the rest of the day, aren't you?
Literally, I'm going to swear at everyone. I'm going to go in the kitchen and swear at my dog in a minute. I'm joking. I'm not really. It's 6 grand.
Oh, so you're close then.
Yeah, I'm not far off.
So spicy romance readers who listen need to jump on it, don't they?
Yeah, because once it's locked as well, then everybody who backs will get it.
Brilliant. There we go.
But yeah, I mean, audiobooks are really expensive to make, especially paying narrators. It's beneficial because I get every royalty back for myself.
Yeah, and you can go wide with it.
Yeah. But having it as a duet was the best decision. I like every bit of feedback I've had from Audible is that the narration is spot on and stuff, and it just gives you that kind of like good feeling when you can hear a female doing a female and a male doing a male.
Yeah, it's more like a radio play then, isn't it? It's more like, because I've got one that's got a prominent female character, and my narrator, his missus does narration as well. So he said that we'll both do it under my contract kind of thing, which is great when we get around to it. Because I wouldn't want a bloke putting on a female voice, especially when it's a main character. It'd be a bit shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sometimes it just pulls you out of it a little bit as well. And I know that there's when they do it dual, and it's like the female will read her chapter, but then she'll do the male voices, and then the male will do his chapter, but then he'll do the female voices. And don't get me wrong, obviously, it's for me, it's better than just a single narrator trying to do both all the way through. But it still kind of doesn't hit the spot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it costs a fortune to have a duet made. So hence
where they actually speak inside the other chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the editing alone would be a mission, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have to read it multiple times as well, because obviously the male isn't just doing his part, because he's got to know what emotion he's supposed to be expressing at that point for him to be able to act that scene out appropriately. So yeah, there is a lot that goes into it.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Anything else?
No.
We're coming up to time now, aren't we? Well, thank you very much for joining us, baby Arthur.
It's been absolutely wonderful being here, and I truly appreciate both of you. And The indie author roadmap has been incredible and hugely beneficial.
And you're coming to our conference as well, aren't you?
I am indeed coming to your conference because I'm going to get a drink out of all Rob's money that he's paying me at the bar.
Yeah.
As is everyone. As is everyone.
I don't think anyone will need to buy a drink by the time we're finished.
Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go, another 50p. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, it's been great having you. And I'll probably speak to you in a bit, when you've got a question.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. That's why we're here.
You.
Okay, see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
So that was Rebecca Dale. She's lovely. She's like the new author. Yeah. And we'll be seeing her in
November.
In November the 21st.
For her though, with how it's just all taken off for her.
Oh, it's exciting. Like I said, I think last week or the week before, she doesn't even realise how big she's going to be. You know, once she's got a few more books behind her, and she's doing everything right. You know, trying to ignore all the bullshit in the air and just getting on with it. And it's paying off. You know, it's $5,500 for a Kickstarter at the moment. Well, 5.2. It's for the second one. It's decent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing because you've been paid before it's published.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and speaking of indie author, speaking of the Northern Indie Author Summit, it's your turn to do the guest announcement.
Yeah, we've got Yvonne Vincent coming on. She writes cozy crime. I've looked it up. It's the Losers Club. And she's going to be talking about creating communities.
Yeah, Yvonne's brilliant. I met her at in Ireland. I met her in Ireland. The reason that we met was because we're smokers, so we have, the cool club in the rain. and so you always sort of end up chatting to the same people who are going out for a cigarette. And I met Yvonne and her husband, and they're both brilliant. And saw them again in London. And that's when I decided we've got to have her. She's lovely, and she's very humble with it. She doesn't really realise that she's pretty, and I love that. I love the humbleness of it all. And she's lovely. And she's got a right sweet Scottish accent.
She does, yeah.
Doesn't she? Yeah, it's great. But she's got a really, really sweet accent, and then says the most terrible things. It's great.
Yeah. She's
so
also got a podcast as well, hasn't she? Yeah. But she's going to talk about building communities and author branding and all that kind of stuff, engagement, which is what you really need, because obviously the readers are why we do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's great. And guess that's it for this week, eh? Anything else?
Not really, no. No. Remember to say thank you to Vellum and BookFunnel, who are also sponsoring the conference.
Yeah, Vellum, our first sponsor, is sponsoring. Is it the morning session?
They're sponsoring the morning, yeah. Vellum,
and then BookFunnel are sponsoring my caviar and lobster. Yeah, which is lovely of them.
And some for sandwiches for everybody else.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. And that's about it. Are you gonna this time next week? Are you gonna have your book finished edited?
God, I hope so.
How far are you through it?
It's every time. I've never written. I should have probably grilled Rebecca. I've never written the genre before, so it's like learning. And I'm like, I need to go back and do this. Oh shit, I need to go back and do this.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. So it's fun, and I like the book, but I'm just ready to go off and write my next book now.
So it's a bit normal.
that I can just fly through. But I said this weekend I'm going to do a writing retreat at home. There's like so no housework, no kids coming over, nothing, and just head down and writing. and finishing.
Tony knock on the office door, and then when you open it, there's just a tray of food there, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In the office,
Cool.
we'll just put melted author because it's so bloody hot.
You can open the window. Oh, it is open. A little tiny window, though.
I'll have my fan back in here, though. Then
yeah,
I might have all the fans.
Yeah, my plans for this week are finish off other bits for authors and then attack this book 5 because it's getting too close now, too close for comfort.
Yeah, as well. The other thing I need to do is a couple of bonus videos on my dictation course that I've got. The headers are there for them, but anyone clicks on it, there's not there. But they are only bonus lessons. But I've had some good sales of the course this week.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah,
fantastic. Right to you, an hour down.
Woohoo.
Shall see you next week. Woohoo!
See you next week. Bye.
And I haven't been horrible to you. Oh,
No, but if you watch your hair through this video, it's really funny because you're obviously all hot and sweaty. You keep pushing up, so it goes in all different styles all the way through the video.
Cunt. Goodbye.
Bye.